so. Customer's having some water issues on the foundation. So this has been parged before. Years ago, I think he said it was maybe 25 years ago that it was done. But as you can see, he has water coming in at the base. It's starting to crack all over. It's especially bad where the gutter, so all the roof on this, or all the rain on this roof funnels to this one section. And he's always had an issue over here. So we're gonna clean up anything that's loose off. I'm gonna pressure wash it, we're gonna scrape it. We're going to repoint these brick all under there. This isn't as bad right behind these plants. So we're gonna clean that all up with the pressure washer, let it dry, and parge over all of it. Same thing here. This is especially bad on the bottom. That all needs to get taken out and repointed. I'm gonna repoint this whole section, and then we're gonna parge over it. Same thing here. This, to dig out this whole section is about almost 20 feet, 15, 20 feet. And repoint the bottom courses of brick, the ones underneath the ground there, probably maybe 3 courses, and then we're gonna parge this entire section, and then we go into the basement. I just want to get a nice video of the before on this house. So the gist of it is we're gonna clean up anything that's loose on this foundation, and we're gonna repoint the bricks that need it, the brick sections that need it, because we're gonna be parging over the entirety of the outside foundation and a couple of spots in the basement, which I'll show you after. But you can see here, that's a very bad section. This all needs to be repointed. Under the porch. All needs new mortar in the joints. Yeah, let's get going. All right, so we're going to be rebuilding these 2 courses here. We're gonna grind out the mortar joints so we can fill in all the loose areas, and then we're gonna be parging over this whole thing when it's done. So. All right, so we got this wall prepped for what we're gonna do. So we got our mortar, got our bricks. We're gonna relay these courses, and then we're gonna repoint, and then keep in mind at the end, we're gonna be parging the whole thing. So no need to get every little piece off. That is on there very well. That's not coming off, just a couple of small spots, but let's see what it looks like when we get going. All right, so part 1 of this wall is just about finished up. So we grinded the joints and pointed them, striking them now. Rebuilt the bottom section, Still have to hit a couple of joints down here, some of the bigger ones. You got to keep in mind though, so what we're doing is, well, we're repairing it, making it more structurally sound, and then we're going to be parging over it in about 48 hours. So we're going to go around and do this to the rest of the foundation, and then going to be parging over the top of it. That's what the customer wanted, put a broom finish on it or a textured finish on it, and then we'll do a sealant. So the goal here is, you know, stop water from getting in, stop it from deteriorating anymore. All right, so working on the left-hand wall, and that corner down there was very bad, so took out about 4 or 5 brick. So we're gonna have to rebuild that bottom corner. Just working on clearing out the joints so we can repoint. Getting as much of this green paint off as we can by hand scraping and using the pressure washer. Getting most of it off. So it's coming along, and then some bad section down there. I have to rebuild that. As you can see, where the bricks touch the ground, that's obviously where it's gonna get the most water penetration. So we're working through it. All right, so we're down in the basement here, and we are going to be parging from this sill up to the ceiling on this whole wall here. So I brushed it off so far. I'm gonna grab my wire wheel and run it against all the face of the brick to get anything that's loose off, and then we'll get it all wet, get all the dust off, and then we'll fill in all the low spots. So we're not going to be replacing all these, you know, bricks here. That'd be, you know, too much of a job. This gentleman wants us to fill in the low spots and then parge it to make it look smooth. This is like more like a 30-year fix compared to, you know, replacing the foundation. All right, so just got done parging this wall. Kyle floated it. And then yesterday, or 2 days ago, excuse me, we parged the top section of this wall. It's still curing. And we sprayed it. We misted it when we got here. So this is gonna get sealed with dry lock. A gray color, so the color right now is not much of a concern, although when it dries completely it'll be you know, all the lighter gray color. Let's see here. So then over here where Kyle's finishing up, we're just doing the top section, but that's floated. So he's gonna smooth that side out, you can see the difference. And then the next step is this exterior wall where we repointed it a few days ago and fixed that bottom section of brick there. So what I like to do is I like to use a shingle and turn it upside down. The shingles are tough, so what I can do is I can spread my parge mix right on there, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And then I can just kind of take my float sponge here and just kind of, let's see if I'll show you in a second here. Basically, you stack the parge mix there, and then you take your sponge and just kind of run it up the wall. So I'll demonstrate that in a minute here. Got my mix all ready. I like to give, after I mix it, I like to give it like 10 minutes or so to stiffen up a bit. And we have a mechanical bonder in there. We added some basically glue. Let's call it glue. Yeah. All right, hey there. So we're gonna be parging this wall next. I use shingles. Want to show the shingle there? I turn shingles upside down to give me a flat surface to scoop off of. I find that better than plywood. So what I'm gonna do, start with that. This allows me to recover what drops down easily. Just keep it moving. There you go. Up, then down, fill in the cracks. And then we'll go over it after and float it. Smooth it out. All right, good. Go. All right, so parging this wall now. I like to use a shingle along the bottom so I can just kind of scoop off it. Working it into the cracks, going downward. Okay. Good, thanks. That's the secret sauce right there. All right, getting ready to parge this wall. And I had some people complaining about my method of using a shingle. Well, shingles are very durable for this. You know, it's a throw out method. Instead of using a piece of plywood that's thick, you know, it's gonna be up a ½ inch. I can use these, get them right down to the edge where I want them. Now we're gonna fill this in with a mix first. But, you know, I like the shingle method. And like I said, I can throw them out. They're easy. I can fold them up, put them in a contractor bag, and they're done. So, working on this wall next. All right, so parging on this wall is complete. Just finishing floating the end there. So we poured a concrete bumper, we'll call it. All right, so there was a ton of water getting in on this wall. So we went down about 6-7 inches and about 6 inches wide. And we poured that concrete apron or whatnot. So that should direct the water away from the wall. And the next step is clean out underneath this porch and do that wall under there.